Alright. Hey YouTube, this is Joe Palmer123 coming to you with pickups slash trades slash everything. I'm not gonna say what's pickups, what's trades, probably. Well, I might. But I'm gonna get right into this. There's a lot. I haven't done a big pickups like this in a while. Let's just start out with this. Stopped at a local St. Vincent, or not St. Vincent, but Salvation Army store the other day after work. Picked up Beavis and Butter Do American VHS. I already had it, but the fact that it still had like the silver tab on both sides, I don't think mine does. It was kind of cool to get it up for a quarter. Stargate for another quarter. Duel Masters Guide for Yu-Gi-Oh! The card game for a quarter a piece. Classroom Chuckles little comic book. Let's see here. Nothing fancy. And then this is like normally like a $15 book I picked up for 25 cents. And that, so I mean I was happy to pick this up. Then I got this there also for $1. 1980s Pac-Man's glass from Arby's. And that, which is very, very cool. I mean, it's very clean, no chips, no major scratches. Then I got this from a friend. It's a gun pocket knife. I got a John Deere's watch from an old school he went to. Then I got these. It's basically a three-way knife for my mom. And then I got this one, which is a bigger version of the knife gun, whatever you want to call it. My mom had this shit sitting in a box from when she used to run a little store thing. So I mean, it was kind of cool to actually get this from her. Then I also got this from my mom, because I collect wolves, and this is one of the statues that she actually had. I mean, it's very, very cool. I was actually happy to get this from her. And that, so I mean, good there. Then, oh yeah, I had this in the box, a little beer opener from '85. My buddy also gave me a football card. And then on top of this little football card, he gave me one of these old Star Wars pogs from Pizza Hut. And then of course I got these 220 plus brand new CD cases. They're the black inserted ones that my mom was getting rid of. I told her I'd take them. I'd use like the covers and backs if I could. You know, even though some of the cases, the lids are broke on them, but they got like the stickers on it for like sports and stuff, and I really don't want to swap them out just because it's still complete. I'm on the fence with that yet. Then I got this from my buddy on a trade, well, in the deal. It's basically an emergency flashlight, you know, the glass breaker, seatbelt cutter, strobe light, flashlight. It works. It's brand new. He had an extra one and stuff. I usually get random shit like this because it's novel. You never know if you might need it. And then I got this from him. I got to vacuum seal this. It has actually never been opened, and I'd like to actually keep it that way. It is basically a hazmat tarp from, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, 1944. So I mean, it was cool to get that from him. I got these off him. Some old green goggles made by Wilson's. And then I got this from him, which is actually kind of cool, an old canister that you would actually put grenades in. They sent the grenades in over stuff, so there'd be basically like 2 grenades in here in a sense and stuff, but it was still kind of cool. Then I got this from him. It is a 20mm round. This is bigger than a 50 cal. Like, this basically tells you how big it is by me having to barely put it right there. Stuff has still got the clip unit on it. And that, it says dummy round, so I gotta have a neighbor of mine look at it. I also got this from him, which is weird. He just threw this in. It's basically a fake wall outlet that you can throw your jewelry and shit in, which is kind of novel. And then I got this from him, an old wooden box that slides out right here and stuff. But the thing that's worth something is, how will you be able to see it? Where is it? Right there. It's got the Mason symbol on it, so I mean I gotta clean up this off the side of it. And that, then I got some old maps here I'll show you real quick that are in a bag. I ain't gonna pull them out, but they're old newspaper clippings from Vietnam, and then the flag after 9/11. That was in my local newspaper. Then I got these 2 things from him. You know, 30-year-old slingshots. And then I got this military crate right there. And stuff. It's missing the lid, but I do actually have a set of antique hinges that came off of the box that I use as my entertainment stand for my laptop. And then I got these. My mom's getting rid of her old pig collection, so I took a bunch out. Miss Piggy with the McDonald's tag on it, which is cool. Then she had a Porky Pig from 1978. Then she had this one from '89, Barnyard Commandos, where this would basically come off, and then you'd have a normal pig, and then you'd pop this on, and then he'd basically be a commando. And this would come down over here. I used to love playing with that when I was younger. Then Legos, she had one of my old Miss Piggy toys from a Happy Meal from Treasure Island, Muppet Treasure Island. Then this one was from Toy Story. Then one of my favorite ones, she had Porky Pig eating a sub. I always loved that as a kid. It always put a smile on my face for some reason. Just one of those weird things that you never think would put a smile on your face, but when it does, it does. And that, let me just set all this stuff back in the box here. Trying to get it all situated, because I like to make stuff fit back the way it's supposed to be when I put stuff back, so that way, as I'm doing my videos, I can actually do everything feng shui like. And that, then I did get these from him, my buddy too, out of that box. A little Dard rubber figure. Noah, I'm not sure what he's from. Kino the dinosaur, which I'm gonna try to clean up. He's pretty well faded. Dragon Tails keychain. Then Yellow Ranger. And then a Red Ranger little keychain, which is kind of cool because he knows I'm into collecting the old Power Ranger things, which is very cool. Then let's see here. Move this stuff aside. Then what else did I do? Then my neighbor Tim next door found this at St. Vincent de Paul. Paintball splat things, which actually would have went with that gun. I do not have the gun, but I know they're going for a lot of money online, and the fact that even though this is opened, like as you can see, like it's literally been opened, but these are sealed, not even never been used. So I mean, it was kind of cool to get that. And then I picked these up at Money and More. a local shop, Final Fantasy XI. So it's complete, and then Blood Omen 2, which I usually try to leave these on when I get them like this, unless they're really bad, because they're from Game Crazy, and I actually used to like that store, so I mean I try to leave them on there as more of a tribute to them in a sense. And then I just got on a trade from my friend Cody. If I can pull this stuff out real quick. Basically, let's see here. 3 Xbox controllers, the cables. Let's see here. DVD remote, which is missing the thing. And of course, the original Xbox that works great. I wish I would have got the one that went with the box I originally got from, but his brother unfortunately got that one, which is fine. I needed it just to put in that box, which is okay, I guess. Let's see here. And then I also got from him yesterday, I got Top Gun, which is for the GameCube, which is empty. I mean, it's complete minus the disc in a normal DVD case. Then 2-disc, he says it's supposed to be 2-disc Resident Evil. But it's only, yeah, because it says disc 2, but he only's got disc 2, but otherwise it's complete. I mean, in a PS2 case out of all cases. Then I got this complete. The manual's rough. I might have a cleaner manual. College Football USA 96. I needed this actually. And then I got these from him. Risk. And then Flashback. And then complete Driver. Then disc and case only for the bike game. Then complete Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX, which I gotta actually catalog this stuff in, or most of these games in right here. And then I got this rare, extreme rare thing right here for PlayStation. And this would have actually went on the back of a PlayStation that had the AV ports. And if you had a PlayStation that had AV port in the back, this is basically, if you didn't have your RF or AV adapter, this would basically fill in. And the only thing is, oh, you think it'd go like this, so this would be up in the air when you're plugging in. No, it's got to go like this. And when you put it like this, oh, here's where this sits, and this comes down further past the system, so then your system sits like this. Or you have to have this hanging off the edge type thing when you do it. So then this sits way back there, so it's kind of like ridiculous. I wanted it. Great, I got it. Then I think that was everything from him. Double check. Yeah. Then I got today for $20 from a friend that I buy stuff from every now and then. I got 5 games, which I have not checked yet. Hitman. So, let's see here. Downhill, no. Alright, so basically ATV Fury 2 is complete. This is going to be a long video. Downhill is not complete, but the manual is clean as day. So I will be hopefully looking for this game here in the wild here soon. Then I have Hitman Contracts, which is complete. Hitman Silent Assassin, which is complete. And then this one, Hitman Blood Money with bonus disc. it is not complete. It has the manual, missing the game disc, but it has the bonus disc. So I will have to find that game. So these ones are complete. Then I got basically the RF adapter for the PlayStation 2, I should say. And then the PS2 itself, he claims it works. I haven't tested it yet. It's missing this on it, but I mean, it's pretty clean. I mean, this hasn't been cut. And that, it seems like all the screws are still intact on the bottom. All the covers are there. So, I mean, we'll see. I guess when I open up, I mean, it's overall fairly clean. I mean, not as clean as my one that looks mint. So I will go through and test that here tomorrow. And that, but the main reason I bought all this from him for that one price was because he had this for that he threw in that he just bought a house, and this is sitting in it. Xbox 360 with the big hard drive. I actually I got like 2 original 360s, the white ones, the non HDMI, the other one's HDMI one. Those were complete in the box. Those cords would work on this, but I had the Elite one that I pulled out first, and I realized the power cord that I had in my box Elite did not go with my Elite, so I need to replace the power cord for that. But the power cord for that worked perfectly on this, and I tested it. The only problem is the disk drive does stick, so I got to actually tear this apart, even though it's never been torn apart and stuff. But yet you can see clearly on the back of this where the grooves are actually put in here to actually pull it apart. I mean, this thing's literally, this case, besides it being dirty, is actually very, very clean. Like, it's actually very clean. Like, even like the labels back here are crisp, even though, you know, it's a little dirty and that. But I mean, it's all here, all the little rubbers are on it on both sides. Yep. So yeah, so I'll be getting that cleaned up and everything. Otherwise, I should be doing another pickups here soon where I'm getting a couple things. I actually just got a tattoo done that I will kind of give you a sneak preview of and that. So stay tuned for that here soon. Other than that, yeah. So comment, subscribe, like, do whatever you guys want. I really appreciate y'all watching, and thanks a lot.